What is the most enjoyable part of your job?
I think the most enjoyable part is the interaction with people. I've got pretty good relationships around the business, and yeah, it's always good. Takes you away from sitting down looking at paperwork all day.
I like the beeps on the tills. Every time I put an item through on the tills, it makes a noise, and it's a little beeping noise, and I really like that.
I mostly enjoy recording the sounds to my EP, album, and performing on a stage in front of the big crowds at festivals.
Are there any stereotypes about your disability that you'd like to change?
And people tend to ask your friends, I'll say someone else rather than you. Like I've had experience from that, recently, where someone said, can I speak to your friend? And you're thinking, well, why don't you speak to me? I'm human. I'm not going to bite. You're not going to catch the blindness.
First of all, I have a limp. I'm not drunk at 9 o'clock in the morning. Just because I move a certain way, I think I might have said this, doesn't mean that I'm not able to do something. Don't assume that just because I look different or move different to you, that I can't do a job or something at home. Trust me, that I will find a way to do it.
I think the biggest stereotype is the fact that I can sometimes walk. I'm not like, when I say sometimes walk, it's like I can do short distances walking or standing up. And I think there's a tendency to look at someone as, oh, you're lazy, or a good story is quite recently I bumped into a friend I hadn't seen since I've used the wheelchair, and I was standing when I met him and greeted him. And he was like, what are you doing in a wheelchair? You look perfectly fine.
What's your favourite thing to do in your spare time?
I go to a lot of gigs and festivals. Really arty. I make jewellery as well. Really like swimming. I've just got a lot of interests. Bit of a jack of all trades, master of none.
I like writing songs and making cards, going swimming with my mum and my stepdad.
I love walking, actually. Do enjoy walking, which relaxes me. I like socialising. I've got some nice friends and family which I socialise with.
Are you comfortable with the term disability, or do you use another term?
I always get really excited when people off the bat say differently abled. I think it's just such small changes in language that completely change people's viewpoint on it from the beginning.
I feel more comfortable with the word deaf.
You can call it anything you like. You can call it disability, you can call it special needs, you can call it a physically challenged. It really doesn't matter. It's nothing more than words. It's how somebody actually treats you and how you feel about yourself that's important. Terms are nothing but words.